गुड मॉर्निंग व्यूअर्स। हर सैटरडे हम कोशिश करते हैं आपके लिए कोई एक्टिविटी लेकर आने की, और आज का सेशन हम सबके लिए बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है क्योंकि आज की एक्टिविटी थोड़ी सी डिफरेंट है। लेक्चरेट फॉर्म को हमने एक नए स्टाइल में आज आपके सामने प्रोजेक्ट करेंगे। ये सारे स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पर डिफरेंट कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर्स का रोल प्ले करेंगे, एंड टुडे here at this platform we going to talk about different social and economical issues at one single stage। तो यहाँ आज हम अपने त्रिशूल पार्लियामेंट में आप सबको इनवाइट करेंगे। प्लीज कम एंड लुक एट दीज इश्यूज विच आर गोइंग थ्रू इन आवर कंट्री। लेट्स स्टार्ट आवर सेशन फॉर टुडे।
Good morning, all of you. I, being the Prime Minister, welcome you all in Trishul's Parliament discussion. I would like to start today's discussion with our Honorable Health Minister. As we all are aware that COVID-19 is well and truly back and is knocking at our doors. So, please tell us what are our strategies to encounter it and with negligible casualties.
So, as we all came to here to know that COVID-19 has spread all over the world, according to Hong Kong, US, Brazil. So, and in India, there is 6 possible cases we came to know, and according to 385 new cases has been spread all over the India, in Gujarat 2 and in Bangalore 1.
I'm agree with this point. As we all know, we always look on the normal areas. We never think about tribal areas. Tribal areas is also very in the danger form. They always face problem related to health because deforestation is increases, and due to this they loses their natural medical knowledge, and that's why they face a lot of medical issues in their tribal areas. And we can improve these things by enhancing the knowledge about tribal areas to all normal peoples that don't cut the forest and make plant more and more plants and secure our tribal areas people.
Now I would like to have some words with our Honorable Defence Minister regarding the increasing tension of Indo-China border. What are we doing to deal with it effectively?
So, as we all know that China always try to extend his boundaries. So we are ready to tackle all the situations. We increase the number of troops on the border area, and my plan is to resolve all the issues very peacefully, and we are ready to tackle all the situations. Thank you.
Okay, I agree with you. Now, my next question goes to our Foreign and External Minister. Sir, so Honorable Sir, what should be our policies to tackle the import and export problems with China? As we are saying that the tension on Indo-China border is increasing rapidly. So we have to find an alternate way to deal with our import and export problem, because we are the largest importer from China.
Sir, actually, we as per the rule made by the World Trade Organization, we can't fully ban the trade import from China. So there are lots of solutions with that. We can import from other countries, which can increase our diplomatic relations with them. And one is also a more important solution, that we can made it in local. As Prime Minister proposed that local is vocal, so I think this can help us.
Yeah, I get your point. Okay. Now let's turn to our Education Ministry. So, sir, what are the reasons of our rapid downfall of our governmental education system?
Thank you, sir. Sir, according to me, the rapid down in the educational governmental system is because the government jobs has been made. The government jobs has been has not been supervised in a good manner. If we will supervise the government job people who are doing the government jobs, if we are going to supervise them in a good manner, then they are going to improve upon themselves, and they are going to give good results. And we will have to set up the different committees so that they may check regularly and perform their duties. And there are some of my points I would like to propose, that according to the survey of the India, which recently has been done, we found that there are many villages where the primary schools are not there, and so we are trying to give the best education to the children who are present there. So we are demanding a fund of approx 10 crores, so that we can set up the middle schools and primary schools and give the best education to the children present there.
Okay, I agree with you.
Thank you, sir.
Please convey your fund problem to our Honorable Finance Minister. He will look after that.
Thank you, sir.
So our next question goes to our Honorable Home Minister. Sir, please tell us something about our disaster management policy and our border management policy.
Thank you, sir. Now, for our disaster management policy, we are a bit ready for that, but there are a lot of area where we have to work upon it. Like we have been hit by the COVID-19 natural, that has been a natural disaster, we can say, because it has not yet proved that it was dropped from the China. So a disaster like that, we should be prepared with the food grains, crops, and the fresh air also. And the most important part is that we are not having that much treatment facilities. So I request our health minister and the finance minister to focus upon that and invest in building hospitals and the medical colleges. That will definitely going to help in these kind of disasters era. And also in this type of disasters era, poor people face a lot. So for helping them, we have to just give them grains with no money, and we are doing that actually. But for making all that arrangement, we need a huge budget. So I request our finance minister to look after it. And for the Indo-China border relations, yeah, we are looking that this is not good. Nowadays, the Chinese are just making a lot of trouble to our Indian soldiers. I think that we should not arise a dispute, but if they are just dancing in our heads, then I request our defense minister to look after that and do the thing which will benefit us. Thank you.
Okay, I agree with your points. Now moving further in our discussion, I would like to have some word with our Honorable Tourism Minister.
Yes.
So sir, as India being the richest in culture heritage, what are our policies to attract more and more foreign people so that we can boost our economy through our tourism?
As per the Prasad schemes, this is a scheme for the World Cultural Heritage Site moving towards. Sir, as we know that the Prasad scheme implemented all over the cultural Indian sites, the foreigners come to India to tour as a tour purpose, and we also provide gifts for attract the more tourists in our area.
Certainly, we can go by the idea of tourism minister, that we can sort out the problems of the visa, which is going in a very large manner, so that the foreigners can easily come and visit the tourist places. And we can also create awareness programs around the India and the globally, so that the foreigners will know the culture and the heritage of the India, and they will come to visit us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable suggestions. Now, moving ahead, I would like to tell you all that India is the leading force and fastest growing force in the sector of IT. So, I would like to have some word with our Honorable IT Minister. Sir, what should be our policies to generate maximum number of employment from your sector and further to enhance our rapid growing rate?
We are continuously working in our industries. We invest our 1000 crores in Northeast India, and we are giving training to our man development and electronics and hard. We all know our hardware sector is best in all over world, but we are continue working in our hardware sector. You see on last year budget, you increase our budget for 3.1%, and we are continuously working in this cyber projects we are doing, and we create our cyber army and enhance our cyber security. Thank you.
Okay, I got your point. Now, moving further in our discussion, I would like to have some word with our Honorable Highway Minister. So, sir, India certainly being the second most populous country of the world. Now, moving further ahead in our discussion, I would like to have some word with our Honorable Highway Minister. Sir, India being certainly the world's second most populous nation, the overcrowding on the streets is increasing day by day, and because of that, the number of accidents are also increasing. So, what should be our highway expansion policy? And it should be eco-friendly and sustainable also, so that we can match our carbon efficiency also. So, what should be our policies?
To control the road accident, and we in 2019 we bring a motor vehicle act in which we made a compulsory for all the passengers to control the road accident, and to control the road accident we bring in 2019 we bring a motor vehicle act in which we are in which we make a compulsory insurance for all the passengers. That will help if the accident will happens to any passengers on the highways or other things on the other roads. They will get around 12 to 15,000 rupees.
I agree with your point, sir. Now it's time to have some word with our railway minister. Ma'am, as I want our railways to be more lenient and convenient for our passengers, and also I want it to be more hygienic, because nowadays we are saying that trains are not so hygienic, and all the stations are also not so hygienic. So what should be our policies to maintain the hygiene level?
Thank you, sir.
Great.
For the hygienic purpose, we have to make the stations and trains semi-government, so that the private companies maintain railway stations and trains efficiently, because in private the workers work in their effective manner than in government jobs, so that the trains and washrooms of the railway stations and railway trains get cleaned, and we have to install cameras. So in my opinion, we can bring out some vacancies and appoint some officers or people to look after the cleanliness of the railway stations and for the trains. So, and by this method the employment also increases, and we also introduce the clean drive in the railway station, so that the railway station and the trains work get cleaned.
Thanks for your suggestion, ma'am. Our Honorable Home Minister, please look after that vacancy problem, and please introduce the vacancy so that we can recruit the people as soon as possible.
Okay.
Now, moving ahead in our discussion, let's have some words with our Honorable UPSC Chairman. So, sir, what should be our policies in the recruitment of UPSC IS services and combined defense services? should we implement any another policies, or the previous one is okay?
I like to say that the policy is from the past is doing well and good. We all know that UPSC exams were taken very efficiently and in very effective manner. That not a single paper of any examination have passed in earlier stages. The mode of the examination is all doing well. We all know that the examination process is better than any examination in India. So this process exclude all the ineligible candidates which are not efficient or proper. Our target is to select only the topmost and very quality peoples to run the management. I think UPSC is all doing good, and we select the uppermost top priorities people. At last, we like to say that UPSC is all doing good, and the selection process is very smooth and good. So the officers which are selected are doing their jobs in very efficient manner. Thank you.
Okay. So, Minister, with this, we have reached at the end of our today's session. So, Honorable Ministers, with this, we have now reached almost at the end of our today's session. Now, I would like to have some word with our Honorable Finance Minister. Sir, please look after all the funding arrangements, because we will require a lot of funds in this financial year, as our tourism sector, our UPSC sector, our railway sector, and our transport sector all required a good amount of fund. So please kindly manage all the budget and give it in Parliament.
Honorable Prime Minister, I am glad to announce that we are fastest growing economic in the world according to IMFA, Indian Monetary Fund. We are on 7th level, and World Bank level we are on top 5. So we are doing good in our fields, and we sanction the tourism ministry sanctioned the 1 lakh crores, and I have sanctioned the railway minister for the initiated the program like one station one product. We have already sanctioned 2 lakh crores, and we are still on work on it for doing better for our government and our Indians growing GDP. So thank you.
Thank you all for your valuable time and information. And with this, I would like to announce that our today's session is completed, and may this session be productive and fruitful. So this session is adjourned now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you everyone. It was a great session, और आप सबके एफर्ट्स की मैं तारीफ करूंगी. आपने बहुत अच्छे से इस डिस्कशन में पार्टिसिपेट किया. We will bring such more activities so that we can motivate ourselves and practice for our main goal, that is SSB. इस एक्टिविटी के थ्रू हमने बहुत सारी आज सोशल और इकोनॉमिक बातों पे बातें करी हैं. आप इसके बारे में और इन्फॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. एंड प्लीज़ move towards your goal and crack your exams. All the very best. Thank you.
जहां बनते हैं देश के गौरव, इंडिया का एकमात्र ऐसा कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट जहां कैडेट्स को ट्रेन किया जाता है आने वाले डिफेंस एग्जाम के अनुसार. अगर आपका भी सपना है भारतीय सेना में शामिल होकर देश की सेवा करने का, तो आज ही ज्वाइन करें त्रिशूल डिफेंस एकेडमी.